What's going? Uh, um, what's up? This is my first video in like a long time. I ain't gonna lie. I have some in the drafts, but the reason I'm not posting them is because like my all one, and then I had to like get right in my other pages. You know what I'm saying? To get right with this one. But yeah, uh, you know what I'm saying? So beautiful. What I mean by that is like, you know what I'm saying? There's just like a system to this stuff. Not to me, but like what I truly believe in. Like my heart, everything. Like I just go with the flow and like yeah, Sally, the flow, that stuff, like I ain't gonna lie. This is what I was holding back on last videos of the drafts. You know what I'm saying? Like the flow is like I ain't gonna lie, especially coming like from where I come from, like people don't know, but like I hope they do. Like I'm prophetic, so it's like literally the flow is going around, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is like a war tactic, but people would like when they will burn. I can't even say it. Like they'll, I can't even say it, but like they'll just burn. They'll burn. Hey, like they'll burn something for the smell. And long story short, it's like I see it as like it's marking the territory because like you smell that, it's like nothing good is coming, and like yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, I love this stuff so much. Cause like without those pages, man, I would not like. Without being me being me, I would not be where I'm at. Like you know what I'm saying, like this was hard to make about yesterday. I'm like, oh, like heart trouble, heart whole time. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I just had to walk through the shadow valley of death for real. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, about like 1 week ago, I had this crazy vision that made me like just change the way I'm moving. And like, it was seeing someone like, they, like, they had like a seizure in front of me, but I knew the reason. Like I ain't gonna lie, when I say I be knowing, I be knowing. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like anytime, like we gonna get to that. But yeah, sad. I'm sad. It's just so beautiful to be. Either way, like I didn't realize like my quality was bad until I realized. I said, "Jeez, I'm gonna just change the app to make it process quick, like just to make it process better." But long story short, someone they had a seizure in front of me, and I knew why. Like I was on stage, like basically just going with the flow. There was other believers on the stage. Like I'm talking about Christians on the stage. We were in church, and there was people in the crowd. And long story short, like I'd say me going in the flow in the wrong way was being silent. Like this stuff's so crazy. No lie, cause like even to this day, like people don't even know why I do the things I do. I don't gotta explain it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, like I honor this life for real, and not this life. It's it's what was given, like what was, you know what I'm saying, what was found within, with everyone, and like, but this stuff's so beautiful, and man, it's so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, like every time I be finding myself at like the toughest crossroads, cause like, I'm so short, people just don't be believing anything, and like because of that, that would have been their death. But because there's always a way, it's like it it means more to just be living and you know and not to do anything. So the person they fell in the vision, and I was like I was like stoned. Like I was you know what I'm saying? Like if you were to imagine like one of those statues that's like yeah. That's just like not really standing tall, but like just standing stone, stuff like that. It's like that was me, but the reason why it's like feeling, there's this type of like, how do I say this? Like, there's this type of like, I don't know what it's called, but like, there's these books that like you can feel in the narrative, and I don't mean to say it like this. I know the stuff folks deal with, like, but that's the thing. Like, I overly stand on why I say people don't understand the word. It's not to throw people down. It's just to show, like, feel me? Like, if I say something like that, people think I have no remorse for people that could be, elderly, the young. This is this. Whole time, there's no saving other than the Savior. If he didn't say, like, I don't want to say it like this, but like, people say, we say, like, he didn't came to this earth, died. He done came to this earth, died for our sins, and through him we will have life. My bad. It kind of sounds like all jumbled, but we will state like such statements. Yet, when it comes to real life scenarios, nobody, nobody keep them, nobody keep it nearby, and that alone is not a problem. It's just like, what are you willing to do for King Jesus? Cause, you know, I say, I don't think I said it yet, but like, no one really knows, like, what they think they know. No disrespect, no disrespect. Because the knowing is the one who's giving it. Anytime people reject or this or this, it's like they rip themselves to shreds without even, feel me? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's because of him there's like, it's because of him there's this. And yeah, people just be deceived, and I don't say that in a disrespectful way. I just mean they didn't accept it some over here that just because folks done came 21 years after them, or 14 years after them, 14 years before them, that they have no business knowing things they know. I don't say that in no disrespectful way, but I just mean people nowadays really do not believe. And because churches is here and people's here to boost such connections, it's like people is masked in the herd, and there's no saving in that. And to actually love far beyond any understanding is to actually walk in his shoes. It's a walk in the following after his heart, to actually yearn for him, And like, I just say this stuff because it's just like people is not who they say they are. And that's the thing that brings eternal death. I didn't like, like, and just to be 100, I walked the way I walked because, like, what I'm saying? It looks like there's no consequences or something. Whole time, that's exactly where people die. So, like, when I say like we'll be seeing it like on, I don't know, shows or something, or like just acts of war. They'll use something just to show like nothing good is coming. For instance, in the word in the Bible, the white horse. Nothing's good coming. But like there's always some sign. Like, and it's not even sadly. It's thankfully that there's prophets on this earth. That there's because like people do move on. Jesus Christ. And become an apostle, or maybe they're just born in such waters. Regardless, it's like once you go forth, there's some seed that is still uh like you know sprouting, and from that seed on is where you will either find life or be deceived, no matter how far you done run in this walk. And that's why this stuff is just so beautiful, because anywhere where folks is just praising the next, just know there's always going to be, what I'm saying, the things people is afraid of, because folks is overly scared of false prophecy. I done said that. People thought I ain't know what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? No, like, this stuff is so beautiful to me. Like, I don't want to say it's overly preached or anything, but, you know, that's one of the flags people wave. Like, oh, like, false prophets is walking this earth. This. And you want to know what's so crazy? You let so much things play out because exactly where people reside their heart is the only place they'll be able to see. Bro, this stuff's so crazy to me. And I'm only saying this is because people truly do be lost, you know what I'm saying? They hide amongst the ones that's in the light. And you wanna know what's so crazy? No one would ever say anything or mark this and this if they're a part of the strengthening community. Meaning, this stuff's so beautiful to me. I love this stuff so much. As if, like, they'll basically say, like, let the weak be damned, and let the rich get stronger spiritually. And that stuff's just so crazy, because, like, you say stuff like this. I say stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And people just forget, like, how easy it is to, you know what I'm saying? Miss what was given. And, like, yeah, it really is beautiful, because people really do not be saved right in front of us. I'm talking about marching in the church. Still not. And there's no saving beyond that. Meaning, try to pat people on their back if you want to. watch how well peace will be digged up, thrown out. It's gonna be thrown to the wolves. That same peace that you try to, brother, sister, this. That's that same stuff. My bad. Like, I was saying my bad for the noise, but that same peace people will drive and say, like, brother, sister, like, you must this. Folks is focused on the wrong thing, because King Jesus didn't give us all the strength that we done needed to actually prevail in this life, and not only prevail. And I'm not talking. Oh, I didn't even say it yet. My bad. I done said it in my heart. My bad. I was like saying, like, he'll give us our heart desires, but not selfishly. And I say not selfishly is because this world should be unified. even in the Christian universe. I say this so much because, you know, this is the most abuse that will ever happen on this earth. People that say they claim his name so close, so this. The most abuse of, just power that will ever happen. Meaning, if there's ever any coming against, it's coming against the one who's nearby. You say you walk like this, boom, the laser is going straight to you. So, you know, stuff is here for a reason. This world will never contradict for a reason. Just to say, like, he's truly in control, even in the powers and everything that's just running this world. It's like, the system is still going for a reason. And yeah, like, is this another day to live on and to tell more, like, like he's coming. Like, the system will fail one day, and he won't fail, but in that failing, he will prevail. And like, this stuff is just so beautiful, cause like, this is stuff I be seeing like every time I, like, my bad to like just bring it back over this way, but like, just to speak to anyone, you know what I'm saying? Like, like, who could be, you know what I'm saying, seeing this same path, like, this path will really leave you silent. You know what I'm saying? All glory to King Jesus. Like, you had the world to say, you ain't, like, you're not wrong. And not because of you. But it's just like, for the sake of this, you're just gonna let stuff like this play out. And because of that, death comes 100-fold. Because, like, I didn't explain this once, but, like, I didn't have this judgment day vision, and the same way I was down here was the same way I was up there. I was staying to myself, being quiet. I done watched the whole place die to their own ways. And it's nothing special about me, but just to show, if you got something, show it. If you, this, like, bring it. Like, he gives, so how can someone else take away? Just to show you'll truly be hated. Not even hated for real, but you'll truly be, you know what I'm saying, out the way. Can I just say dislike? So it's not really like, it's not really, you'll say it. It's not real. How do I say this? People gonna take this the wrong way. But it's not real. Yeah, it's not real. Why? People die, and to die for others, to save them for their own ways, and not to even sound like that, but people should know, like, people do know when they're traveling down the wrong way, and they feel like there's, like, they gotta move like this, they gotta put on this extra coat, this. Like, no, you literally don't have to do anything. And that's why some verses will speak louder than others. Like, it's not even supposed to be like some type of, like, some secret or anything. Whatever just speaks louder than the rest, boom. It seems surface level, then it goes deeper, then it goes deeper and deeper and deeper. Same how it says, not all is called to teach. Like, not all should be teaching. Sorry, I forgot exactly how it was said, but if you know the verse, you know which one I'm talking about. And it just goes to show, people, they take leeway and they go afar with it. And because of that, it's like someone has to come get these people. Because you can see these folks every single day. Yet at the end, they're in brutal pain. Stuff's crazy to me. Because me or you refuse to actually walk this life out, you know? All that fear did not pay out. All that, like, to edify is to bring up from the bottom, meaning there's purpose for prophets walking this earth. Because next thing you know, it's like giving the blueprint. This stuff's crazy to me. It's like giving the blueprint to people who can be serving as an apostle, meaning literally King Jesus is trying to pick from the root up. If the base ain't working, if you get what I'm saying, like if the soil isn't, yeah, if the soil isn't fertile, it's like, well, if you get what I'm saying, like if it's dried, if it's not normal conditions for anything you want to grow. You'll just see so much that dies above the root, from the root and up. And like, yeah, all that just to say is like this life is literally right in front of us. And people been yielding and submitting to all the wrong things. And I only say this because it's just like, just imagine if someone they had something right in their heart, but they ain't know how to bring it out. It's like, yeah, like in a world against people that's not for, just they not for that one-on-one connection. Like, you must bring it as a vast. You must this. It's like you done shine so this person could come through. They won't in fear no more. They won't this. Like, feel me? Like, stuff's so beautiful to me. But I don't know, I just feel like I had to say this because, like, yeah, the business I'll be seeing, it'll just be up the end, like, to this day. Like, anytime I just know I gotta say something, it just be feeling like time running out. And, like, yeah, I was gonna say that's all I had to say, but it was just one more thing. Like, it was dealing with, like, pastors and stuff. And not only that, but, like, it was dealing with pastors. Because, like, people feel like they got the green light to, people just feel like they got the green light. And, feel me, I ain't scared of these things, so I still mention visions and stuff. I know who I am. I ain't gonna, feel me? Like, I just don't gotta prove no point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but, my bad. But, I think about, like, maybe a year ago, I think. I remember I seen this vision of this pastor. Yeah, that was about like a year ago. More than a year ago. And, like, They were basically mad I was at their church for real. Ain't nothing like, I mean, I ain't taking it to, I ain't taking it to the extreme or something, but like, they was basically mad I was at their church or something. Cause it's like, for instance, people would think like I'm giving like terrible messages, like maybe false hope, stuff like that. And like, he was just mad I was at his church. So I'm like, I'm standing in front of it, and you can feel everything coming with it. It's like, you feel the tension, you feel like the anger, and it's kind of crazy because it's just like, like, we're made to be alike in King Jesus' image. So it's just like like this to really cut into it. It's like people will make it normal to, you know what I'm saying, to not be different in a way. The whole time, that's what got King Jesus, casted out from places, from societies. This is this, but he still brought life. The Romans done turned and turned to Christianity, and well, a good part of them, and yeah, it just goes to show everything's for a reason. But he was angered for the wrong reasons. I'm just like, geez, like this stuff's bound to come. Cause like by this point, like a year ago, like this by the time I'm just like, geez, like, like my bad for laughing, but I'm just like, geez, like this, like we've been reaching people wrong. Cause like, yeah, I'd hear of all these things of like, like this leaving your people for waste and this and this and this. And like long story, that's really what comes with this walk. It's like leave none behind for real. And if you don't believe that he done died for this whole world, meaning people only bring limitations to themselves. But like the pastor was like mad, like basically with all the things basically. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? And stuff be valid. It just goes to show like you show yourself, shoot, draw out. I hate to say it like this, but I ain't gonna lie, my heart feeling too golden right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, draw out the evil, draw out the like, yeah, for real. Draw out the evil, because it's just like you walking like this the same things people done took down pastors on the net for. Said, oh, you don't falling into sin. Whole time there's room for this stuff. And granted, maybe he wasn't walking in such verses or walks and this, but the fact that there was hope and mercy, it's like people didn't have to execute such people like on the net. I'm talking about, feel me? Like they done executed some great people in real life. Pastor and fell into sin and step back. Folks tormented like this. And feel me, I only say this because I ain't gonna lie, I'm not in unity with these folks. Like, I'm gonna forever be good because of King Jesus. So it's like, because of that, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not jumping into the group, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it just goes a long way to understand why Christians are false. Because his name is so light, yet people bring the burden down on this earth. Like, if he freed you, what did he free you for? If he done made your luggage, your burden more light, like, what was it for? If it won't for others, then this life is about you. Because yeah, long story short, everyone that's that's not in the religion, They feel like they're not serving right. That this could have been brought everything could have been brought better. And because of that, it's like, why do you walk in his name? Why do you walk in his name if you envy the ones by not giving the best you can? And some people don't like know about such things. So instead of assuming about the bad, if folks' heart was, placed and pressured in the good, and I don't say this in no disrespectful way, but a whole world will actually be worth saving. Everyone is preparing the next to, just have some vial in their heart, like a vial dosage of, even if there is saving, make sure this cancels that out. Like, that's how folks be moving. And the fact that this is just real life, hopefully you know what I mean. It's like people will really fail you, and that's okay, because the one up above, in his goodness, you will find life. Because, like, people don't see me unless I come to them. How they'll be able to see me. That's so beautiful to me. And I mention this a lot because this is so valid. They done told Jesus, you serve the God Beelzebul. Like, I kind of said that wrong, but like, you know what I mean. Like, they basically said he's like a demon worshiper. This is like, like, how do I say this? Like, he serves evil. Basically, that's what like folks around was saying. Whole time, just like how so beautiful to me. Just like how something can't come from nothing. It's like there is reason for people to believe as such, but because he was the way and true way of life, and when I say this part, hopefully you see this, and no one comes to the Father unless it's through him, it's like they couldn't come to understanding unless it was through him. They couldn't come to judging unless it was through him. Everything was going to be evil, and not because it was like bound to be such things upon people, but just like to quickly end this message. My bad. It's like he truly do bear the light for a reason. So yes, as he would say, like, Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. These are stated for a reason. And I love it so much because people is used to, like, they're used to kindness and peace just being pushed until the end of days. To this day, you wanna know what it looks like? Like, that stuff will it gets spewed out for the people that's looking for the saving others could be talking about. And yeah, that's really found within. But yeah, there is so much more to say. But I don't know. Like, I really did just want to just like say this because it's just like, jeez, like, people really do deceive themselves. Because, like, for instance, I walk like this, but we're truly in the end times. Like, as in, if he say it shall be so, like, it's like that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All the war that's going on, all the, like, just, everything that's going on. all for a reason, and not to be insensitive about it or anything, but people truly do lack, and that'll be the end of them. Don't matter what touchdown, just in this nation for real. It will be the end of them, and not disrespectfully or anything, but like, he truly do guide and guide for a reason. He'll tell us, let the dead bury the dead, as in, even in that, he didn't claim death itself. I forgot the exact word, but the road to death, if you found yourself on it, he didn't claimed it. Yeah, like, he's truly there for everyone. But I guess this is all I had to really just say. It's just like, interlude. Yeah. But that's just all I had to say. All glory to King Jesus. I can't even fake it. I'll probably say it next video, but all glory to King Jesus. Stay fast.